What's up, everyone? In today's episode, we're just going to be covering some cool stuff, including my diet progress and also some other things that have to do with the podcast and stuff that I'm realizing. So this is episode number 26. It is my 365-day challenge, and it's a video podcast. So it is, not that it really matters to you, but just to give you an idea, every morning I'm coming out to my truck. In the last couple days, it's been like in the low 30s. So for me to get in here, first I come off of my workout, which is 20 minutes on an elliptical machine, and I'm steadily pushing harder and harder every day. Today I increased the incline on it, and I'm burning more calories every day just by doing what I'm doing. And again, if you missed what I do 5 minutes of warm up and this extra breathing exercise, and then after that I go into 5 minutes of just everything that I'm grateful for, and then I go into 5 minutes of, which doesn't really last, but 5 minutes of what I want in my life, which is, I focus on things. I do incantations. I kind of do actions on myself, kind of beat on my chest a little bit. One of the things that I do is repeat over and over and over again, I am a fat burning machine. I am a fat burning machine. And then after that, after I do those, then I go into prayer. I start by thanking God for today. And by the way, thank God for another day, because days here on earth are not promised. They are not, they're just a blessing in my opinion. You never know when it's your time. You never know when it's your time. So then I go into prayer with God. I talk about, all the things that I'm thankful for. One of the things that I do, and I say this every day, I thank God for allowing His angels to protect me and my family and my loved ones. That's a big deal. I feel it too. I feel His protection. I've been through a lot of stuff, in my life. Not bad stuff, but I've definitely been on some crazy stuff, and it's definitely cool to know that you have God on your side. So I do that. I thank Him for the stuff that I'm gonna create. I thank Him for all my talents. I thank Him for everything. I basically go through all the gratefulness with God now. And then after that, I pray for people that need praying for. There's a lot of people out there that need praying for besides, there's just a lot of people out there that need praying for if you think about it. I consider myself to be very blessed right now. And then after that, I go to hit the 20 minutes, jump off of there, go get my lemon water, which basically I take a half a lemon, squeeze it into a glass, and I drink that, a whole, basically a 17-ounce water bottle. I drink all that, and that's my start to my day. Well, then I come out here and I start doing this video. Well, generally I'm a little sweaty, and in 30 degrees, I only have a short sleeve shirt on, sometimes long sleeve, but it's a little chilly in the truck. So I crank the truck up. This is the best place I can film. I got my camera right there. I bought this little LED light that I clip on my steering wheel, and this is where I do my videos. I just feel comfortable doing them here. It's kind of cool. I don't know if it's good or not. I feel like it's good. It's the best comfortable for me so that I can talk about what I need to talk about. So moving on, another thing that obviously I've been doing, and I talked about this is my diet. So I'm on day 17 of my diet, and after 16 days of just eating more greens, and I eat a lot of greens, a little bit of protein, no sodas, no coffee, no tea, and lots of water. I do drink an energy drink called Zip Fizz. It's natural stuff. It's actually healthy energy, and it kind of tastes like soda, so it reminds me of soda, but it doesn't have any sugar, and it's fizzy, but it's not soda. And then I also am drinking a green, I take a green powder, put it in water, and drink that 2 times a day as well. And for 16 days, I'm down to 15, I'm down 15.6 pounds or something like that. So I think that's pretty good. I started out at 238. This morning when I weighed myself, I was 222.4. So that to me is a huge win, because for so long I just was like, I don't care. I'm not worried about my body. I'm not worried about it. But then I went to this event and a light switch flipped in my head. And because I'm trying to do all this stuff, I work 50 hours a week. I'm starting to work on generating extra revenue outside of my job and learning new stuff so that I can be more valuable in my own life to my family and my friends. And so in order to do that and have the energy required to do that, the first thing I needed to work on was my body and my diet, me personally. And then actually that's one of the things. I'm not going to say that's the first thing. That's probably the second thing. The first thing had to happen emotionally. All right, I had to change my emotional toughness. I had to strengthen myself. I had to learn stuff. I had to tighten up my mindset, right? So that I could actually go through a transformation. And I did that. And then that in turn was like a catalyst for me to go into this diet thing. Like, it was so easy for me to do, and I just did it. I'm not worried about it. I just did it. I'm down 15 pounds. I'm just going to tell you straight up, at work, I feel like a different person at work. I feel like peppy. I feel like jumping around. I'm moving around faster. Before, I would bend over because I do a lot of like road marking. I would bend over to mark something on the road and my gut would just push on me and just hurt me. And now, like, my jeans, I've already lost a whole belt loop, or I've already lost a whole inch in my belt. And then now whenever I bend over, like, I just feel skinnier and skinnier every day. Like, this is what I'm telling you, it's the weirdest thing, but it feels so good. And it is something that I'm going to continue on for 30 days. It was a 30-day challenge I did for myself. And then after that, I may go into a little bit of a different deal, but I'm going to stay mainly on that same diet just so I can get really lean. And then we'll see what happens. But because I would want to build more muscle. Eventually I'd want to build more muscle, but I'm definitely going to keep working out on the treadmill or the elliptical machine, because that, I feel like, makes me walk better anyways. And then I want to do some, push-ups and stuff like that. I just want to do workout with my own body. I don't want to really get into weights right now. So eventually I need to get a pull-up bar at my house. And I do have bands that I could work out with, the elastic bands, and I think that would be a cool thing. But I don't want to get all into weights because that's a lot, and I don't want to do all that. So I think I can do just fine with that and just be fit, lean, and healthy in my own space. But the energy that I have is unreal. I love it. I can't believe it. I can't tell you enough how much it's benefited me. So the podcast, I believe, is going okay. I have 8 subscribers. Now I'm starting to watch more videos and learn about how to get more subscribers and things that I can do. But I also have a whole bunch of other stuff going on. I have a website that I started over a year ago. I just paid my yearly for it. It's getting about 1,100 visitors a month. My whole goal is to keep putting more content on that so that I can hopefully get the revenue up out of it from up to 5 to 10 grand a month. It's definitely a huge opportunity right there. If anybody's interested, reach out. That's cool. That's exciting, because I had some goals that I set back, a year ago when I started it, and then all these new things come up and I get distracted. And another thing that I'm definitely loving about this whole podcast thing and all this stuff that I'm doing is I see all these things flying by and all these opportunities, and I'm really starting to hone in on what I want to do. And it's hard to choose sometimes, and I do have these goals, and maybe it's not right for me to do right now on some of them, but I already have some going, and I need to focus on them and get them up to speed, and then I can move on to the next one instead of trying to spread out everything everywhere. So you realize if I was just doing the website, and I'm obviously have a little bit of time going into this podcast too, but not much. But the podcast, boom. But then if you just did a website, that's 100%. But if you did a website and something else, that's only 50% and 50% focus that you can give to them. But if you had 3 things, that's only 33% and 33% and 33% focus. So everything that you add takes away your focus. So you have to be really careful with what you're focusing on. So try to focus on the stuff that's going to move your needle forward and get you where you want to go in life. Thanks for watching. Another episode in the books. I appreciate you. I appreciate you subscribing. I appreciate you liking the videos. Appreciate you watching the videos. Thanks for following me on my journey, and I'll see you on the next episode.